Hi guys, so today we're going to be reviewing more difficult exponents and more difficult problems for orders of operation. So these are two exponent problems that you will see on your homework. So I'm going to be doing two of them and giving you the answers. So if you have a pencil paper, I would get that out, maybe pause this and get out pencil paper and write this down. So this first one says 5 to the third power. Now, as I've been watching and seeing and grading your guys' homework, I see a lot of you thinking that this means 5 times 3. And so then you're telling me that my answer is 15. No, that is not right. That is not how we do exponents. Remember, this 3 means that we're going to be multiplying 5 3 times. So if I was going to do the work, I would do 5 times 5 times 5. Now, that's a lot of work, and I don't know what 5 times 5 times 5 is, so I'm going to get out my calculator. And in my calculator, I can do this two ways. I could do 5 times 5 times 5. Oops, I typed that in wrong. 5 times 5 times 5 and get 125. Or I can do 5, hit this up arrow so that my little square shoots up to the top, and then put a 3. And I shall get 125. So now when you are typing this in Buzz, it will look like this. So your problem will say 5 to the third power equals, and then there's a box here that you need to put your answer in. All you have to do in the box is put 125. And then you should be good to go. Let's try one more. So now we have 4 to the fourth power. Remember, this is not 4 times 4. That's not what we want. That's not how we do exponents. We want 4 to the fourth power, or multiplying 4 times. So we do 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And I would get 256. So in that box, the only thing that I have to put is 256. Here's my calculator to show. Remember, you don't have to plug it in like this. You can go 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So the main thing to remember with exponents is that that little number in the corner is telling us how many times we're multiplying the big number. So now let's move to orders of operation. We did the easy order operation problems where it didn't have any exponents. So now we're going to do some problems where we add in our exponents. Remember, order of operations is PEMDAS. The P stands for parenthesis. The E stands for exponent. The M stands for multiplying. D, dividing. A is adding, and S is subtracting. And remember, the very important thing about multiplying, dividing, and adding and subtracting is that you have to do it from left to right. So let's look at this first problem. Again, I'm going to do two problems with you right now, and these are both problems that you are going to see on your Buzz homework assignment. So if you want to get a piece of paper and jot this down, that'd be a good idea. Your problem will look like this, and then you'll have a little box that's where you're going to put your answer. So let's say that I didn't want to do all this work and remember all that PEMDAS stuff, and I just wanted to type this into my calculator. I can easily do that. I can do 15 plus 4 minus 11. Oops. Plus 2, and then I'm going to bring that up arrow again to get my exponent. My box shoots up to the corner, and then put my 5. Now, I typed this in exactly the way I saw it, so I should get the right answer, which is 40. So in my box, I would put 40. But let's say I didn't have my calculator, I didn't have this kind of calculator, and I couldn't just plug it in the way I saw it, so I needed to do PEMDAS. Well, let's first start. My first thing is P. Do I have any parentheses in this problem? No, I don't, so I can go to the next one. E, do I have any exponents? I do. I have 2 to the 5th power, so that's what I'm going to do first. In my calculator, I'm going to do 2 to the 5th power, and I get 32. So I'm going to rewrite my problem. 15 plus 4 minus 11 plus 32. Now I can move on, multiplying and dividing from left to right. So as I go from left to right, I do not see any multiplying or dividing, so I can go to the next one. Adding and subtracting from left to right. So we're just going to start from left to right and add or subtract. I first see an addition problem, 15 plus 4. 15 plus 4 is 19. If I didn't know that, I could just plug it into my calculator. So I have 19 minus 11 plus 32. Now again, I'm going to go from left to right. I'm going to see what I hit first. So if I start on the left, I hit 19 minus 11. That's what I need to do next. So 19 minus 11 is 8. And then I'm left with 8 plus 32. And if I work that out, I got 40. So I got the same answer as if I just plugged that into my calculator. Let's do one more. This is one of those hard ones. Remember, both of these are on your Buzz homework assignment. This one's a little bit tricky because it has 2 exponents. So let's start by working it out with PEMDAS. I don't have any parentheses, but I do have an exponent. The first exponent I see is 3 to the 3rd power. So in my calculator, I'm going to type in 3 to the 3rd power, and I get 27. So I have 27 times 2 to the 2nd power plus 20 divided by 2. Now I need to ask myself, do I have any more exponents? And I do. I have 2 to the 2nd power, which I know 2 times 2 is 4. So I have 27 times 4 plus 20 divided by 2. My next step is to multiply, divide from left to right. So let's start on the left and see what we hit first. The first thing that I hit is 27 times 4. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 27 times 4, and I get 108. So I have 108 plus 20 divided by 2. Now, from left to right, I have to see if I have any more multiplication or division. If I start on the left, I hit an addition sign. I don't want that yet, but I then hit a division. 20 divided by 2. So I'm going to write my 108 plus, I know that 20 divided by 2 is 10. Now I just need to add 108 plus 10, and I know that's 118. So in my box, in Buzz, I would write the number 118. But let's make sure that we did that right. Let's grab our calculators and let's plug it in. So the first thing I need to plug in is 3 up to the 3rd power. Now, because I'm in an exponent, I need to hit this arrow button so that I get out of the exponent. If I didn't hit that arrow button, I would have times 2 up in the exponent, and I don't want that. So I have 3 to the 3rd power. I need to hit that arrow so I get out of my exponent, times 2 to the 2nd power. Hit that arrow, get out of your exponent, plus 20 divided by 2. And I got 118, so I'm good to go. So again, you're going to have 2 assignments that are going to be due Sunday by midnight. They're going to be just more exponents, more orders of operation. If you guys have any questions, just let me know, shoot me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I see it. Have a great weekend, guys.